What's up, everybody, and welcome to a really fast episode of... Sorry, couldn't help myself. Welcome to a time lapse of my recent adventure in selling months and months and months. I don't even remember where all this loot started piling up. But I took the liberty of taking one day on my live stream this week, and it took about an hour and a half, got it down to about 5-6 minutes. And here it is. It is me selling a shit ton of loot. Thank you so much to everyone. First and foremost, tons of people watching the live stream came down, bought some stuff. Thank you so much. That makes my life so much easier. And hopefully you guys got something out of it. Hopefully you got some supplies that you needed. Hopefully I got you something. But in any case, you guys made this a whole lot easier. I can't imagine having to have done Zybez for all of this, and I pity all the players who on a day-to-day basis don't have the luxury of hopping on their live stream and having a whole bunch of viewers to sell, to come buy them stuff. So thank you so much. I know it's rude of me, so I opened trading up in the stream somewhat. Give you guys a little bit of that advantage that I have, which honestly, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, you can see it. We're already up to 12 mil just in that inventory. Basically, what I ended up doing was saving a bunch of loot from all sorts of challenges I've been doing, killing 1,000 Mithril Dragons. As you know, some of you know, I've been killing a ton of Chaos Fanatic, made a ton of money from Chaos Fanatic, been unloading a ton of the money that came from him. We also got, like clue loot, all sorts of rune items, all that stuff. I checked my kingdom. I sold a bunch of glories from half keys that I got. I mean, there was a lot of money exchanging hands, and I was very, very fortunate to have gotten rid of it all in a very short amount of time. After this hour and I guess about 40 minutes, I think it ended up being, maybe hour 20, don't actually remember. But after about the first hour and a half that you guys are watching, I basically ended up doing a little bit of flipping. It was kind of interesting. A few people, while we were trading, started selling D-stones in Edge Bank. And I said, well, hey, I'll buy your D-stones. I got some friends who make glories. They're more than happy to get some XP in exchange. There's my kingdom, by the way, if you want to go back and pause on that. There's a lot of stuff from the kingdom, about 70k maple logs, 700 nests. Anyway, so there's a ton of people were like, selling D-stones. People just got D-stones lying in their bank. I don't know why. But I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy these. I know I can flip the glories for a decent amount. Ended up buying over 200 D-stones as a result. About 500 people watching. People who had D-stones started rolling up. I ended up buying like 140 from one guy. Holy smokes, was that awesome. And took the time, had a very nice guy. Divinus PKer was the friend of mine, my now friend, who made the glories for me. And we had a good system going, and he makes them. I exchange it anyway, and I ended up enchanting them, heading up to the Fountain of Rune, getting 6 charges on them, and ended up selling them all for 90k each. I bought all the D-stones for around 75k each. Took about half an hour, and that's 3 mil profit. So probably something I'm going to be looking to do in the future. Maybe even grab myself 80 crafting just to make it even more self-sufficient. But we'll see. One of the things I've definitely considered after having made so much money in such a small amount of time. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, the selling of loot continues on. So I did talk about selling those glories and all this stuff. What you guys are watching is actually getting around 31 mil and stuff. I kind of hit a lull there. But over the course of maybe the next hour and a half after that, another 13 mil ended up in my possession. So I actually got to my first cash stack over 100 mil in old school. And many of you know, after I got hacked, I got a 50 mil lend. I have yet to pay back that lend. So coming very soon will be a very special episode of Stats in Progress in which I pay back Brandon, and we finally are free to just really buy whatever we want. But this was really cool. I had no idea I had this much junk sitting in my bank. Literally turns out to be 41 mil in junk. Ended up buying a couple things, so cash stack went down about a mil. But holy smokes, I can't believe I had that much money just sitting in my bank. So it just kind of plays off of the way '07 plays itself. You don't have the GE, you can't constantly be selling all this junk that you accumulate, and one day you open your eyes and you take it all out of your bank and you realize, holy smokes, that's a lot of money. But that's going to be it, guys. There's the 30 mil cash stack. Some leftover items. Again, like I said, another, I don't know, hour and a half goes by and somehow another 14 mil appears in my bank. In any case, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was rather interesting. Looking forward to that Stats and Progress episode coming in the near future. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.